the web more and use less data when you do. Go ahead. Keep looking at Facebook pages. Keep flipping through photos. It's all right. We've got your back. And second, for people like my mother-in-law, we're going to help her, if she wants, to learn about how the system and apps use data so that she can use it to its fullest extent and be confident in using all the features of her smartphone without worrying about her data plan. That's good for her, and it's good for me, too. I want to show you how this actually looks and works, and how DataSense helps you get the most out of your data plan. So let's look up here. And the first thing that we've done is we've built a system in the cloud and on the phone client together. We've written software that actually compresses every single web page you browse. So as you see here, I'm browsing the web, and I'm just browsing the web. It looks like web browsing always looks. There's nothing that's different about the experience for me. There's no settings I have to mess with. But all the time that's happening, we're using less data because of our compression. The second thing that's cool about DataSense is that it understands Wi-Fi. In fact, it even helps you find nearby Wi-Fi hotspots on a map. So if you're worried about getting to the end of your data limit, you can go to a place with a Wi-Fi hotspot. And DataSense takes advantage of a Wi-Fi connection when you have one available. And the last thing that's cool in how DataSense helps you actually use less data is that as you get close to your monthly limit, DataSense can automatically adjust the way the phone behaves so that you won't go over that cap. That's the way DataSense helps you get more out of your data plan. But we also wanted to focus on the problem of helping people understand this and make sense out of their data. So I want to show you how that works too. I'm going to touch the DataSense live tile up there and go into the DataSense experience here. And you'll see that DataSense gives you a look at the overall usage of data on your phone. If you pan over, then it shows you how much data each of your apps is using. So if you're like my mother-in-law, you can find out that Solitaire is really perfectly safe. You can play it for hours and hours and not have to worry about your data plan. And then last, you saw there, the live tile gives you information about your phone's usage of data. It'll even pop up and give you a notification if you're getting close to your plan limits so that you can be aware of what's happening. You're probably saying to yourself, oh, this looks nice, and you might even be comparing it to similar features on some other smartphones. But what's really different here is that our DataSense feature actually helps you use less data so you get the most out of your data plan. You might be wondering, well, how much? We did a bunch of testing of the top 100 websites, and we did a bunch of testing of our own team as we use this feature. And in our measurement, what we expect consumers to get is 45% more web browsing with the DataSense feature turned on than they would get on a smartphone without it. That is a lot more web pages. And that's a lot more confidence that you can have in using your smartphone to its fullest extent and get the real benefit out of the data plan that you have with your mobile operator. Now, this DataSense feature, we work with the mobile operators to deploy it, and it's rolling out on mobile operators starting with our launch and going into 2013. The first mobile operator that will be offering DataSense this fall is Verizon. We know that all of our customers are going to love this feature, and I personally am happy that I'm going to get a few less texts and phone calls from my mother-in-law. Okay, so I've shown you the start screen with live tiles, the new lock screen, talked about new apps. I've given you a sense about the DataSense feature and how these things can make Windows Phone really seem like a very personal smartphone. But there's another way that we try to be very personal, and that's help you connect with the people that you care most about in your life. And we wanted to do that in some new and significant ways. So I'm going to tell you about two features that do this. And the first one I'm going to tell you about really is one of my personal favorite features. And that's a hard thing for me to say. These are like children. I love them all. But this feature has really helped to calm my nerves quite a bit. And it's for some people that are very important to me. And you might be wondering, well, who am I talking about? Which people do I mean? This feature is for all the little ones in our lives. You know, the ones that we love, but they sometimes drive us a little bit crazy. Some of you can relate to this, some of you not so much. We love for them to be able to play on our phones, but we worry that they're going to send a text message to our boss or delete an important email or spend many, many dollars on an in-app purchase in one of the games they play. All when we thought they were just sitting there so nicely and quietly giving us a moment of peace. What I want to do is really give you a sense, for me as a parent, how acute this problem is. So I want to introduce you to Alexander, Piper, and Sydney. Take a look.
Daddy, can I play? Mommy, can you play your phone? Please, 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 please. Can I please play on your phone?
All right, you're going to play?
Yeah. No, fail. Piper wants to play on your phone.
Fortunately, we have more than one phone in my family. Windows Phone 8 is the only mobile operating system, the only phone that's creating a solution to this problem and building it in right out of the box. It's an awesome new feature which you parents are going to love called Kids Corner. Kids Corner essentially creates a separate place on your phone that's for your kids, where they can play games, watch videos, listen to music, run apps, all things that you pick for them in a way that protects your stuff. You could think of it as a phone within a phone that's there just for your kids. And I want to show you how this works, but it'll be a lot more fun if I don't just show you how this works, because you want to know, does this really work in the real world? So rather than have me show you, I'm going to really introduce you to Alexander, Piper, and Sydney. Come on out, guys. All right, come on. Now, Sydney is a little bit shy, and she asked me to ask you not to clap too loud until the end. Isn't that right?
Come on.
Come on. Okay, everybody come up here. Come on. Okay, tell everybody, can you tell everybody who you are? What's your name?
My name is Alexander.
How old are you, Alexander?
9.
Okay, Sydney.
What am I saying?
What's your name?
Sydney.
How old are you?
5.
Yeah, and what's your name?
Piper.
And how old are you?
5.
Okay, 3 kids, 2 phones. Anybody sense a problem? Who wants to go first?
Me.
Yeah? Okay. Okay, we're going to let the oldest start first here. Alexander, there you go. What are you going to play?
Dude, I'm going to play Battleship.
Nice. Okay, Sydney, there you go. Now, Piper, you come with me. Now, I want you all to see how this works. Here, we'll come right over here. Come over here. I want you guys to see how this works. Come over here. Turn around.
Mommy, I'm also going to play
My name is
Fruit
Daddy.
Ninja.
My name is Daddy.
Daddy, I'm also going to play Fruit Ninja.
You're also going to play Fruit Ninja? Okay, turn around. Oh my goodness, look at all these people taking your pictures. Okay, so here's my phone. Before Piper shows you Kids Corner in action, I'm going to show you how you set it up, because parents wonder about that. So let me unlock my phone, and I'm going to go over here. You guys okay over there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to come back, Piper. I'm going to go over here. Well, if you come over here, because you're going to play on here. I'm going to go to Settings, where you'll find right down here, we've got Kids Corner. And on my phone, Kids Corner is turned on. If you are not a parent and you cannot relate to this, that's okay. There's an off switch. We made it for you, too. But right here in Kids Corner, you'll see I've got a place where I can choose games, music, and apps. I'm going to go into games here. There's a bunch of check boxes. Are there any games on there that you want me to have in Kids Corner? Which one?
Yes.
How about this one? Color Sprouts free. And Farm Frenzy? Fruit Ninja. Yeah, we got Fruit Ninja.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's how I set up Kids Corner. That's it. I check the boxes. And then when I want to give the phone to my kids, now watch, you're going to see Piper do this, not me. I turn off the phone. Here, Piper, go. That's Piper. Oh, silly.
Come on. No.
Try that again, Piper. Now, if my phone had been locked, Piper would get the lock screen, and I'd unlock it for her so she could get into Kids Corner. Here, remember, you go like this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go. All right. So this is how Kids Corner works. And while these guys are up here using Kids Corner, you get a sense that they get a feature. They get to use the phone. But really, the feature is for you, because while they're doing this, you notice right now how quiet they are. Exactly. It's not the same as when they walked in. You get to have dinner in peace. Or you get to drive long ways in the car without a lot of screaming coming from the back seat. Notice the transformation that's happened here. And they get a nice feature, too. Not too loud. Not yet. Sydney's... They get a nice feature, too. They get to customize Kids Corner. They can put custom tile sizes and custom colors. They can put their name on there just like you can. So, really, we built this feature as a way to help parents and kids stay connected to each other, a real problem we're solving. And guys, I'm going to ask you to go backstage now.
Okay, come
You
on.
can bring the phones with you.
Come on, Piper.
Wait, Piper, cord. Okay. Now, okay, you can clap now. All right, that's for you guys. Now, we built this feature because a lot of us on the team are living with this problem, and we've tried it ourselves, but we wanted to go out and get feedback from real people in the real world and find out whether it would genuinely resonate. So we went out and talked to a bunch of parents, and I got to tell you, in fact, I'm not sure there's ever been a feature we've done that universally for its target audience was as loved as the feedback has been on Kids Corner. And to really highlight this, we decided it would be more useful to you than just having me talk about it or even watch my kids use it. I want to introduce you to one of these parents, a busy mom who's got a million balls in the air doing a lot of things, who found this feature and a bunch of others useful. So let's see who it is.